Marhaban. Welcome to Morocco. This is Cooking with Mother Goose Taste the World, and today we're jumping over the Mediterranean Sea to see our neighbors in North Africa, the Moroccans. Today we're going to make grilled peach couscous, and I'm going to show you how you can make lamb kebabs using my meatball recipe in this cookbook. Let's get started. The star of the show are really the juicy peaches, which we're going to put on the grill. Then super sun-ripe tomatoes, pomegranate, which is all over the souks in Marrakesh, some feta cheese, fresh herbs, mint, and basil. Remember, Morocco can be really hot. You've got the desert, the Sahara Desert, so mint is a nice cooling herb that they use in a lot of their cuisine. And then, of course, couscous, because what could be more Moroccan than this little pasta? Tip to make couscous, you need very hot water or chicken stock. So, if you're not sure how to cook couscous, no big deal. I wasn't either when I started this culinary journey. And so the first chapter in Cooking with Mother Goose actually has reference recipes. Quinoa, couscous, bulgur, how to make a lot of the cereals and grains, rice, things that I didn't know how to do and I didn't have anyone to tell me. So we're just gonna take 1 cup of this little couscous to 1.5 cups of hot water or stock. And then you just pour it over the top and then you just forget it. It cooks just like that. This is a great thing to do if you're camping or out and about. As long as you can make your water hot, you don't need a stove. All right, we're gonna cut these in half and pop them on the grill. All right, so for our Moroccan grilled peach couscous, the star of the show are the grilled peaches, which are in season right now, and it's the perfect time to do it. So basically, these are the peaches that Axel and Rex picked out. Remember, we chose ones that were not super ripe because we don't want them to fall apart on the grill. So this is something that they could have done too. It's just, we want to coat that inside right here with a little bit of olive oil. That'll keep them from sticking, okay? If you don't have spray olive oil, just use your silicone paintbrush. And woo, Todd turned the grill on for me. So the reason we only cut them in half is not because we're going to eat them this big, but because we don't want to fall through the grate. So I'm just going to set them on. These peaches, see how they're doing. All right, this is a great tip. Too hot for kids. They get to do a lot of things in the kitchen. Picking out the peaches, smelling the peaches, cutting the herbs, slicing tomatoes, measuring the hot water or chicken stock or vegetable stock for the couscous, all things that the kids can do. This part, definitely for the parents. So we have our hot stock, and remember that was only 1 cup. So we need 1.5 cups. We'll warm this up. Well, that goes. This is a super quick recipe. Couscous usually takes about 5 seconds to, 5 minutes, 5 seconds, that'd be something. Set up. So now we're just gonna take tomatoes. I like to use a variety. So Roma, because they're not crazy juicy, and then some little tomatoes because they're sweet and they pack a little punch. Plus they're really easy for the kids to cut. So we're just gonna rough chop these, just like in our picture. Okay. So this is a really fresh side dish. You could use it as a main. It's vegetarian. If you use vegetable stock, it's vegan if you keep the cheese out, okay, or substitute it for a vegan-friendly cheese. Pomegranate seeds. Remember how to open this. I'll show you. Good. Then, go ahead. That we take this stuff that floats away, which is easy cleanup, and it leaves all the good stuff behind. Morocco goes from the Sahara Desert to the Atlas Mountains to the Mediterranean Sea. So you get all kinds of landscapes. And we bought this when we were there as a family over Christmas time. You can even see, the boys thought this was so cool, some of the fossilized animals in there. So this was in the desert, but clearly the desert was once underwater. I'm just gonna use this tray, set our cut tomatoes on. Axel and Rex aren't here right now, but this is the perfect knife for them to use to actually slice these peaches up for me. So because we've cut them in half, you can put them your peaches flat surface down. Okay, that way they don't roll around, nobody gets cut. And then with just their kid-friendly knife, they can actually slice these peaches up. Okay, so that's, you kids at home, that's exactly what you can do. Our couscous has absorbed all the water and stock, right? And now it's ready for our ingredients. So, depending on if you like a little or a lot, put in some fruit. It's grilled peaches, some crunchy pomegranate seeds, some nice sun-ripened tomatoes, and of course, fragrant fresh herbs. So here we have basil and mint. So for those of you at home who don't include dairy in your diet, you could stir this up and serve it right here like this. Or if you are cheese friendly, it's the perfect time to add some feta. Like how feta comes in this little basket. So drain it. I kind of just like to crumble it on. I don't need these big chunks. So you saw in real time how quick it is to make this delicious recipe.